everyone, welcome back. I'm Chef Ben, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a tofu dish. This one is vegan. It contains no meat or eggs or any dairy products or anything like that. And this is going to be a spicy garlic tofu that we're going to serve over some rice noodles. All right, let me show you a little trick with tofu. So my tofu, and I'm using extra firm tofu. You can use firm. If you use soft tofu, it has a tendency to kind of shred and mash up a bit. So we want to get all the liquid out of this tofu. So I've drained it from the package. I've drained all the liquid out. And I'm just going to gently pour it here between some paper towel. So you're going to put as much paper towel as you can. This paper towel is going to absorb even more of the liquid in your tofu. I'm going to take my cast iron pan, which is heavy. I'm just going to put it on top of it like this. With the added weight of this pan and just a little bit of patience, we're going to get all that liquid out of the tofu and it's going to fry up nice and brown. So I'm going to leave this to sit for maybe 15 minutes. If you have time, give it a good half an hour. It's going to get all that liquid out. So after your 15 minutes or 30 minutes, if you have time, when you take the pan off of your tofu and you look at it, you're going to see that your paper towel is soaking wet. So you know that water has come out of it. So what you're simply going to do is transfer your tofu onto your board. And you have to be very careful when you're working with tofu because it does break very easily. Now I'm going to cut these into bite-sized pieces. How big you cut it is really up to you. I'm going to dust the tofu in some cornstarch and fry them up. So get your cast iron or your wok nice and hot. Take a piece of your tofu and very carefully dust it in cornstarch. Then you're going to go into your pan with some sesame oil. Be careful. And then take your tofu. Now be careful, and you don't want to be too close because there's still some water content in the tofu and it can, pitch up a little. So I'm just going to continue dredging my tofu and then frying them up right here. To my cast iron, same thing that I cooked the tofu in. I have a little bit of garlic. I'm adding some water. I'm going in with 2 packs of my MAGGI seasoned up with ginger. Gives us that nice ginger flavor. Then our MAGGI mild pepper sauce. And to balance off all of this, a little honey for a touch of sweetness. So now I'm just adding my tofu back into the pot. And tofu is one of those things that takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it in. So this nice ginger with garlic, and of course our Maggi mild pepper sauce. This sauce, the tofu is going to soak up all of that nice flavor, and it's going to go perfectly with our rice noodles. And guys, your sauce in the pan is going to get a little bit thick because remember we dusted the tofu in cornstarch first. So once you add that water and honey and season up with ginger and so on, it's going to make a nice sauce with a good body. So you just need to let this sit in the sauce. I have it here on low heat. I'm only going to leave it for 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're going to plate it up with our rice noodles. Once you've put your noodles into boiling water, just leave it to sit for 5 minutes at the minimum, 10 minutes at the most, and you'll see they will be soft and ready to eat. Have a look at these. Oops. And then we're just gonna top it with our spicy garlic tofu. So guys, that is all that it takes to make this spicy garlic tofu and rice noodles. Try this one. Next time you're not sure what to eat and maybe you're not feeling for meat, definitely give this one a try. And don't forget, head on over www.nestlerecipescaribbean.com for this delicious recipe and a whole lot of others. See you again soon.